Hi everyone, we're live! We are live for another Q&A. How's everyone doing? We have another very special Q&A today with the one and only Bridget Callahan, your Scobus CEO. I'll give it a minute for everyone to join us today. Let's see, where are you guys from? Where is everyone watching from? Hi Isabella. Hi Polanco. I'm good, Tiana, thank you. Let's see. Love from the UK, Norway, wow. Arizona, Sarah. Northern Virginia, awesome. Okay, so let me see if Bridget's here, but make sure you keep sending your questions as well so we can read them and I can ask Bridget. Let's see. Germany. Bridget. What's up, Bridget? How are you doing, girl?
I'm great, just got a great view right here. I'm doing well. My cat is joining us today on this Instagram live, so I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
That was gonna be my first question. How's the cat? And then how are you doing?
My cat's good. He's definitely, behaving a bit better nowadays. I couldn't tell you why. I'm not quite sure why he's behaving better, but he's good. He's still orange. He still doesn't really have a name, and he's living a good life.
He doesn't have a name yet?
No, like he does, to me and my roommate Carrie, obviously.
Yeah.
And we call him Mister or Pop Pops. Pop Pops is the name right now. So yeah,
Right.
but everyone, when people come in, I'm just like, well, before quarantine happened, people would just come in and they're like, "What's his name?" And I'm like, he doesn't really have one. You can call him whatever you want, kind of thing. So yeah.
Oh, Bridget. Well, first of all, Bridget, thank you so much for joining us today. In your Pride jersey, I see you. You ready?
Absolutely, I'm in my full kit, baby.
You ready? You're ready for the season to be back.
Season, bring it on.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. So what we're gonna be doing? Some of the fans they sent a couple questions. I already select a couple of them. I'm gonna read it to you, and you're just gonna answer them. But
right,
I also told them to keep sending the questions right here in the comments, so we can always read, do whatever you want.
All right, I'm with it.
Okay. Let's go. Let's get started. The first question that I selected, and it's something that I was super curious to understand and know. Where did the word Scobus come from? The question was from My Ram. And for those of you that don't know, Bridget, you are the CEO of Scobus. You started with this. Where did the word start?
God, being the CEO is such a burden, let me tell you, first of all. But so I guess I'm definitely gonna say that from Danica Evans. So with as you guys know, Danica Evans used to play for Pride, and we were roommates. And she went to Colorado for college, and their thing was Scobus. And so, like with my brothers, I always used to say like "sco," "sco," like as in go. But then "go perp" kind of just happened because like I just called our team perp, and that just came from my mind, just out of nowhere. So yeah, that's just kind of where it originated. Was just Danica saying "Scobus," and then perp just kind of came in. Nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting. Pretty bland stuff is what it is.
No. It's good. It's a good one. We love it. We have another question from @elana.mina. What is your favorite song at the moment?
Man, I had a feeling that this was coming. That's tough, but I've really been listening. Excuse me if I botch it, but I've really been listening to the song Calladita by Bad Bunny.
Calladita.
Moving my hips and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a song I've been listening to a lot lately, especially on Cinco.
And we had a question about that. You made a dish for the Cinco de Mayo?
Oh no, I will absolutely not take credit for that. The chef in this household is Carrie, so I definitely have to, follow Carrie and she can whip up some pretty good meals. I told her she should make an Instagram page because that girl can whip in the kitchen. Seriously. I didn't make it. I took a little bit of credit for it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to sometimes.
You ate it.
It
You ate
really,
it, so you can take the credit.
Yeah. So, half of it is mine.
Talking about songs, you made a pre-tape mix for the Atlanta Pride on Spotify.
A pre-cake mix?
No, pre-tape. Your tape mix, remix
on
Spotify
yeah.
with select your songs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite song from that mix, or is also Calladita?
Viva La Vida is my favorite song on that mix. That's like my favorite song forever. I don't know if any song will ever top it. It just really, brings really good vibes. I usually listen to it with windows down when I'm driving in the car, and I really like it. It just makes me really happy, honestly. So Viva La Vida, it's my favorite song ever. I don't know if anything will ever top it, like I just said.
Coldplay is it's
Coldplay. Oh my god, my dream is to go to a Coldplay concert. Dream is to go to a Coldplay concert. Seriously.
It was amazing. I drove, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, to Miami.
You went?
Just for their concert, and drove back same day. Worth it.
Jealous. Very jealous. Envious over here on the other side of the phone.
We have a very interesting question from @katie.pdf. Do you put the syrup in the bowl first or the milk first?
Is it normal to put the milk in first? Because I personally don't think that's normal, and I find myself quite weird, but I have never seen anybody in my life put the milk in first. Okay. So I personally, you're not saying you're weird, KD.pdf, but just like, I put the cereal in and then the milk, but everybody's different.
We are on the same page because I do the same. I think it's easier to do it that way because you can measure the milk and the amount of syrup that you want in your bowl.
Right? Different strategy.
That's what I think. Let's see. Another question from Danielle_Sierra12. What is your favorite TV shows? What are you watching right now?
I just banged out Outer Banks. Outer Banks was really good. Carrie's trying to get me onto Little Fires Everywhere. I watch a lot of documentaries. The Robin Williams documentary on Prime Video is really good. I definitely suggest that. Kind of sad. Definitely will spark some emotion in you. Definitely Outer Banks. Outer Banks was the most recent one that I watched. Me and Carrie watched the movie last night. It was called The Crazies. Definitely don't recommend it. Absolutely nuts. Super gory. We were screaming and feeling, very scared in our own household, locking all the doors when we were going to sleep. But yeah, no. So that's it.
Don't watch that one. Okay, so Outer Banks, it's the most recent one. That's on Netflix, I think. I think I saw it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Season 2 is coming out soon. I'm pumped.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I started Riverdale.
Oh, Archie is a fox. Yeah.
I was so late. Huh?
I said something about gingers.
I know. There's something about the hair. By the way, did you dye your hair? Talking about did you dye your hair?
I did. Yeah, I did dye my hair, So this quarantine really got to me, I guess. I was like a dirty blonde, like patches of blonde in my hair. And I had never dyed my hair before. And me and Carrie Carrie. Me and Carrie were really bored, and we just went to Publix and we got some brown hair dye and dyed my hair very brown. She did a really good job. And then, I was feeling super, super impulsive. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do some blue. And so I dyed it a bit blue. You can't really see it. You can see it right here. But yeah, it's black with some blue in it now. Yeah, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, am I wearing a wig sometimes? I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah.
I like it. It's quarantine. I love it. You can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
Kaylee Alessandra said that you look amazing.
Thank you, Haley Alessandra, or Kaylee Alessandra. That's so nice of you.
Let's see another question, Bridget, from @Hannah Milstein. what is the best moment in quarantine so far, besides dyeing your hair?
The best moment. That's tough, don't you think? The best moment. I've had really some highs, some really high highs, and some really low lows in quarantine. But I think the best moment. I had my birthday. I turned 24 in quarantine. That was a great day. I felt really loved. I got a $100 Amazon gift card from my parents, and I bought a kayak. So, you know, let's just say that could be a good moment. That was a good moment. Big buy. Okay. I've only used it once though.
You know what? Only special people have their birthdays in quarantine. So happy belated birthday again.
Thank you, Judah.
Another question from at Myra. Do you have any pregame routine? Any superstitions? No?
No, I actually don't. I'm not very a superstitious person. Yeah, no, I don't really have any pregame routines. I never really have, you know? Maybe in college, I always used to listen with my whole team my senior year, the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. Great song. Definitely recommend it. Used to scream it at the top of our lungs. The whole locker room was going. So that's really the only superstition that I had.
Okay. Another question from @fairy.1234567. Which players do you look up to?
Username.
I know.
Nice.
Come on, Fairy. Which players did you look up to when you were younger?
I know this is like so not cool to say, but like I didn't really watch soccer growing up. So like I really looked up to my teammates, my own teammates that I had. You know, they really inspired me, and they were my best friends, and they still are, so my club teammates. So I think there was just a lot of inspiration from them. Growing up watching the World Cup, I like loved, you know, all the girls in the United States team. I thought that Abby Wambach was an absolute tank, and she was a great player. Right now, I think Julie Ertz is definitely someone I look up to. I think she's a great player.
Marta's met. Marta just joined the live, and she's mad.
I wasn't done with I wasn't done explaining myself. And like now, you know, I get to play with the absolute greats, the best of the best. One being Marta herself, who has really inspired me a lot more off the field than on the field, and just, you know, has looked out for me, which is honestly super cool of her. So take that mean face back. Take that mean face back, Mart.
Send some hearts, Marta. Send some hearts. How did you start playing soccer then, Bridget? Because I think some of us, we watch people play, and then we start getting interested about playing and like trying, right? But then how did you get started at playing soccer first?
Like, when did I get serious about it, or like start playing?
Why did you have interest in playing soccer? Anyone from your family used to play, or?
No. I mean, my brothers played, like, you know, rec, this and that.
Okay.
They weren't that good. They were better at other sports. But, you know, my mom just kind of threw me into it, as any, like, moms I feel like did growing up. You know, so from, like, 4 to 10, I just really loved the snacks and the slushies. And, like, you know what? I still love the snacks after the game. So, yeah, it kind of just stuck. And, you know, again, like, I really made some very good friends through it, and I loved going to practice, loved seeing them, loved training, you know, loved competing during practice. So yeah, it just kind of just became like my thing, I guess, and it kind of just stuck, and I realized like I was good at it, so
kept going.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like, sorry, I want to be humble, but yeah, no, it just kind of just stuck.
Yeah, no, if you have the talent for it, there's nothing wrong about pursuing anything.
Yeah.
I have a question from @aweaver88. What is your favorite sport to play besides soccer?
Oh my gosh, I love volleyball. I love volleyball so much. I played it in high school. My senior year, we had a really good team. We had a bunch of studs that were going to college for it. I was the libero, so like the defensive player. And I just like loved throwing my body on the floor. Like there was something that just, you know, I really liked about it. And sometimes I'm like, if I could take it all back, would I play volleyball? But yeah, no, I love volleyball.
Taylor Cornier also said that she loves playing volleyball. So you guys might have the chance of starting something there.
Oh my God, I would love to have Tay on my volleyball team.
Imagine having her on your volleyball team. She's tall. She can just throw her the ball, and then she can score the point.
Bah!
Talking about college, what is your favorite UCF soccer memory? This question comes from Life of RML. What is your favorite UCF soccer moment?
My favorite UCF soccer moment. So my senior year, we beat UNC actually at home, which was pretty awesome. Then we kind of realized that we were, going to be good. When Joe played on our team, Joanna Bowles, we were playing against her and Abby Alinsky as well. I always used to just give them, a hard time that we beat them and everything. And they're like, yeah, you acted like you won the World Cup, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, because we did. So that was definitely cool. We beat them in overtime, and that just kind of sparked like a really good season my senior year.
That was your senior year. Was that in Orlando or at
That was in Orlando, yeah. So we beat them at home, which was awesome. And, my coach at UCF, Tiffany Roberts, that's her alma mater, so it was even as cool for her. So.
Oh, wow. I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
We have a question from @Willie Shep. What is the best concert you ever been to?
Oh man, the most fun I've ever had at a concert, and it was probably like, the wildest time I've ever had was definitely at Rolling Loud. I don't think I should get into detail in Miami. Yeah, it was Rolling Loud in Miami. I went with like 2 of my club teammates that I grew up with, still my very close friends. And yeah, I like saw Travis Scott. He was like the closing act, and I was like in like a mosh pit. I don't know if people have watched the Travis Scott documentary, but like that is real. And like I was like in a mosh pit holding on for dear life. If I fell, I like would have died. 100%. I'm not kidding you. It was the wildest feeling I've ever had. So definitely.
I watched the documentary, and it's amazing. It's crazy.
It's real. It is real. I'm telling you, what you see on TV, like that's not fake. That was real.
That's what happens.
Is there any story?
Yeah. Is there any music festival that you always wanted to go to, or you still want to go to? Are you very big into music festivals or just more concerts?
I haven't really dipped my toes into music festivals quite yet, but I've always wanted to go, but soccer has always gotten in the way. Soccer.
Oh, soccer.
I was supposed to go to Ultra my senior year of high school, and soccer happened. I had a ticket and everything, had to sell it. So definitely Ultra. I think I would really like Ultra. I heard Bonnaroo's pretty sick. Okeechobee Festival I heard is really sick, and these are definitely like cool festivals. And obviously, of course, like the #1 festival that I feel everyone will want to go to is Coachella. So
Coachella.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Baychella.
Yeah.
We have a question from Daniela Koya 9. Where's a place you would love to visit?
A place that I love to visit?
Yes. I think that could be a city or a country or just anywhere. Where would you like to go? If I give today a ticket to go somewhere, where would you go?
I love where I'm from. Like, I love Hollywood, Florida. It's just like I really do. It's just like a beachy suburb area, and just, just really good vibes. It's like a super slow pace. Yeah, so I just really love where I'm from. Another place that comes to mind is definitely Seattle City, New Jersey. I used to go there every summer. My grandma lived up there. And she just had a beach house like 2 blocks from the shore, and we used to just go there for like 2 weeks. And it was just really good vibes there.
Oh, Martha said you got to go to Brazil too. But the fact that you want to go home, it's amazing. Yeah.
If I go to Brazil, I don't know if I would come back.
It is amazing. I think, seriously, not just because I am from there, but I think everyone, once in their lifetime, they have to go to Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, maybe when I'm older, because I'm trying to survive till I'm 30 at this point. But yeah, no.
But then we have soccer.
I'll definitely visit Brazil at some point.
Yeah, but then you have soccer, so you got to find a way to schedule somehow.
You're right.
Guys, make sure you keep sending your questions to you in the comments so we can read them. Bridget, I have a question for you. What is the first thing that you're going to do when all of this is over? Let's say all of the places are open. you go back to your normal life, what is the first thing you want to do?
The first thing I want to do, first thing that comes to my mind is I just want to go to a restaurant and just like sit down with my friends and have like a cocktail and just eat an appetizer with them and just gossip.
That's great. Yes.
That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. You know, I don't think that's asking too much either, but
No,
yeah, that's what I want to do.
I miss that kind of things too.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's just a little thing.
Sunday brunch, go to the farmers market, see everyone.
Brunch, that's what it is. Brunch. I miss you, brunch.
Yeah. Let's see. We got another question from @_in black. What 3 teammates would you want to be stuck on a desert island with? Now, I think this is a great question because you have to think about it. You need someone that knows how to cook, someone that can protect you, and someone that is a great company, I guess. You got to be smart about this one. You need to survive an island.
Okay, well, definitely 100% Carrie. She would probably end up killing me first if she had a choice. But, you know, she's good company. She can cook, all that. She's my best friend. So definitely Carrie would be number 1. This is tough. You know, just thinking of like younger players, I would definitely bring Marissa. I think I would definitely bring Marissa because she has like the best head on her shoulders. She's smart and all that. You know, she'll definitely make the best decisions for all of us, and she would be the leader of the pack.
So Marissa's the leader. Carrie's the great company, knows how to cook, best friend.
Yeah.
And then one more.
Oh man.
Is it like not to put you on the spot, but you gotta bring.
I'm sweating. I'm like going through like Allie, Ash, Sid, like all the older players. Then I'm going to the Australians. I'm like them, and then I'm like Shalina. She would be great to have there. You know, it's tough. The
Australians, they could bring some great accent. You know, some knowledge from the land down under. I don't know. Could be a good one.
Yeah, no. If I could, I would probably bring Em because she has just been really. You know, we've only been communicating through a phone. She's just really been making me laugh here recently. It has been making me laugh. Like, at my phone, I'm like, I'm literally laughing out loud at your text messages. You're hilarious. So, you know, right in this moment, I would definitely say Em. But I would choose, like, 10 other people or 12 other people. I got a lot of love for my teammates. So.
You can hide them all in your luggage to the...
Absolutely. I'll overpack.
Let's see. We got one more question for you, Bridget. The question is from @Adam Vanderwall. What is something you are really proud of?
Okay, something I'm really proud of, just in myself. I feel like I can very much just be myself, and I don't really care about just what other people think. So I just think I'm proud of my authenticity and just who I am. You know, always a lot of room for growth. You know, I like who I am, and I guess I'm proud of who I've become and where I'm going and my growth. But so much room to grow.
That's amazing. Acceptation. You accept exactly who you are and where you're going. Amazing. Oh, yeah. Bridget, thank you so much for taking the time and joining us today. That was it.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you for having me. I had a very good time. Your lipstick looks wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us as well. We miss you guys. Stay safe. Bridget, thanks again. Say hi to the cat and to Carrie for us.
I will. All right. See you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.